Hey, what's up, new legends? Awall here to help you become better at Shadowgun Legends. This video is all about how to make money. I'm going to cover all the ways that you can make money in this game, maximize your dollars, and I'm also going to cover ways that you shouldn't try to make money because you will probably end up losing money and wasting time doing those things. Watch all the way to the end of the video. Even experienced players, I may have a few tips in here that you didn't already know, or things that you may have forgotten, or things that you just need to do again because you kind of got sloppy. Let's get into it. So first things first, new players, when you come back from a mission, you're going to end up landing right here, and you're probably going to have some decent stuff in your inventory that you're going to want to sell. This is going to be the main way that you're going to make money in this game, especially during the leveling process. So when you're selecting missions to do, be sure to do the campaign missions first because they have the best gear and the best rewards and the best EXP and the best fame. Do the side missions, the purple ones, second because they'll have the second best gear, fame, loot, etc. And then what you're going to want to do last are the operations, which are going to have the worst loot, gear, benefits, etc. In that order, as you come back to the hub, what you're going to want to do is, first things first, you're going to want to stop by, after you complete your mission, stop by Pedro's place, the decoding and epic gear vendor, and then what you'll want to do is decode your green, do not decode your blue, decode your green stuff, and you're going to decode these green holograms, and it will give you some kind of loot, most likely. Very cool. Save the blue ones until you become power level 250. That would be my recommendation. And after you sell a handful of these, or decode a handful of these, then what you're going to do is you're going to go to these two vendors. I can't tell you how many times people have asked me, how do I sell gear in my inventory? It's not explained anywhere in the game. Okay, here's how you do it. I'll cover it very briefly. This is the main way to make money, by the way, during the leveling process. Big red here is your armor and cosmetics guy. Go ahead and sell any armor that you do not necessarily want to Big Red. Big Red will take it, and he'll give you cash money for it. It looks like I've got two pairs of the exact same legs, so what I will do is I will just sell. There we go. I made money. It went ahead and went up here to my money at the top. Beautiful. If I have any weaponry that I'm not looking to use and I'm not looking to have it be in my inventory, then what I'm going to do is go ahead and look through here. I've got a rocket launcher here, a machine gun here, a sniper rifle here, and okay, another machine gun. So this machine gun is the worst machine gun I have, so let's go ahead and sell that. Done. Then the money's up top. Selling your armor and selling your weapons that you are not currently equipping is the number one way to make money in this game. And the quick way to figure out which gear is the best as you're leveling up is just hit the equip best gear button. It will swap out your worst stuff, put in your better stuff. It's pretty much that easy with that component of the game. Okay, later on, if you decide, or during level 1 through 20, you decide that you want to play some of the war games, you will be getting benefits much slower if you play PvP, Duel and Ascendancy. You might get in the lottery, a luck of the draw gear here, something that could generate money for you here in Duel and Ascendancy, but generally speaking, it's going to be very, very slow. So this is not a great way to make money. Duel and Ascendancy is not a great way to make money. It's a great way to accumulate fame. Later on, as you go up between Voltaic Fist to Bronze Arena to Blade Dancer and ultimately to Silver Arena, as you kind of move up here, if you will, I'll simplify it, to Silver Arena. Silver Arena will drop tons of those blue holograms for you to decode. Ultimately, that is the best way to farm in this game and to make the most money, is to get those blue holograms, decode them, and then sell that gear as you move along once you get to late game. So those are the different ways that you can kind of pick up gear in this game and go ahead and sell it to the vendors so you can accumulate the main currency in this game, which is this. Let's talk about the differences between your salary and your sponsor. Okay, your salary is something that you can't really necessarily control. That goes up kind of passively as you play the game more and you progress more. As you can see, my current salary is $2,250 per day, which is very, very awesome, and that is locked in, and you're going to be able to just get that once per day. The sponsorship part of it, though, you do have control over. I made an entire video just about sponsorship. I'm going to throw a link up there in the card, the little I button up top, where I break down the entire strategy behind doing the right sponsorship for you. I'll give you the quick 1-minute version here on how to handle sponsorship. Long story short, as you increase in fame, you you will start here with these kind of low-level sponsorships that you get 156 for example, money per hour, all the way up to late game when you level up to a very, very high level of fame, 325,000 plus, where you will get 1,900 money per hour if you log in. All right. And so, long story short, select the best sponsorship that you can based on the frequency that you can log into the game. It's pretty much that simple. So if you're able to log into the game every hour, at least 4 times a day, select an hourly sponsorship because you can do that. If you think you're only going to be able to log in maybe twice a day, then look at selecting maybe a 4, 8, or 12-hour sponsorship. And if you know that you'll only be able to log in once per day, select a daily sponsorship. Basically, select the highest sponsorship available for you based on your fame, and then select the frequency that you'll be able to log into the game and cash in on that sponsorship. This would be the second best way for you to make money in this game outside of selling gear. Cool? It's pretty much that simple, guys. Those are the 2 main ways to generate money. But we have to talk about this place, because it literally says on the front, "Enter bitch, walk out rich." The casino. Are you gonna walk out rich here? I did an entire video just about the casino, 15 minutes of me running the slots, 15 minutes of me doing the gold spins, etc. And long story short, if you want to watch the entire experiment, link in the I button up top, watch that entire video. But basically, as you come in here, it's going to be very tempting to think that you're going to make money, just like a real-life casino is very tempting to show you that you're going to make money. And all you have to do is drop 100 in here, and you could make 40,000. Wow, that sounds pretty amazing, right? Well, and I just made 1,000. It's proving, oh, it's, that's so hilarious that happened during the recording. I'm gonna leave that in. That doesn't happen much. Kids, I'm gonna be your internet dad. Do not spin the slots and think that you're gonna end up making a bunch of money at the slots. I've done it quite a bit. I've done extensive experimenting. Long story short, at best, you will end up breaking even in here. Probably you will end up losing your money. This mechanic, I'm assuming, that Madfinger Games put this mechanic into the game so that they can drain money out of the economy. Because if money isn't drained out of the economy in the game, when they implement a trading system, everything's going to have massive inflation, just like real economies in real life. So they need to drain money out of the game by putting in a casino here. The casino's fun, but it is not a money-making venture, okay? And now we need to briefly talk about, after the spin, the gold wheels. So you're going to look at these gold wheels and you're going to go, wow, if only I spent how much? 25 gold, I could get 2,000 money right here. That is not a lot of money. You don't want to get the money on that wheel. 2,000 money late game is nothing. It is like virtually nothing at all. This machine, it only gives you gold. It does not give you money, so don't waste your time there. And the big wheel over here, you're going to look at this as a new player perhaps and go, wow, 10,000 money? If only I spent 200 gold, I could get 10,000 money? 10,000 money is so incredibly easy to acquire. Just by logging in a handful of times with sponsorship contracts over the course of a day or two, don't fall for this trick. Don't do it. All right, that's the basics about money making in this game. I hope that this was incredibly helpful, but one thing I want to emphasize to you guys is focus on doing the PvE single-player missions when you're going from level 1 through 20. Avoid war games, except to kind of vary up the gameplay and to have some fun. These missions here on these planets will be the main way for you to make money from level 0 through 20. Then once you hit 20, what you're going to want to do is go to the war games and farm those dungeons over and over and over again, decode and sell. That's pretty much how the economy and that's pretty much how money making in this game works at the moment. I hope that this guide was useful to you guys. If you liked anything I said in this video whatsoever, or got any nugget of interesting information, Sparta kick that like button and bitch slap the bell to enable notifications. Let's go. And then, if you want to watch more of my content, right now I'm going to throw up a playlist to all my other new player guides. Click it, useful stuff. In the middle of the screen, there'll be a circle to subscribe to my channel. Do that. My channel's pretty damn awesome. I've got daily content about this game. And on the far side, I've got a link to a recommendation from YouTube. YouTube knows you better than you know yourself. So just trust YouTube and click the box on the far side. Give in. YouTube won.